السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. ازيكم يا سنة أولى؟ عاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا بخير يا رب. ان شاء الله هنبتدي مع بعض النهاردة في منهج الساينس بتاعنا. تمام. وان شاء الله هنبتدي نشرح مع بعض المنهج الكونتنت بتاعته. ده طبعا الفيرست ترم بتاعنا. يونت 1 هيتكون من 3 lesson، يونت 2 هيتكون من 3 lesson، and يونت 3 هيتكون من 3 lesson مع بعض كده. First term of science in prep 1 unit 1 هيكون عن matter and its construction. أول lesson عندي هيتكلم عن matter والcharacteristics بتاعتها اللي هي equal في meaning بتاعت properties. تمام. number 2 هيتكلم عن matter construction. number 3 هيتكلم عن atomic structure of matter. طيب unit 2 هنتكلم فيها عن الانرجي. Number 1 energy resources and forms. Number 2 energy transformation. Number 3 heat energy. أما unit 3 diversity and adaptation in living organisms. Number 1 هيبقى living organisms diversity and principles of their classification. Number 2 adaptation and diversity of living organisms. Number 3 adaptation and continuity of life. نبتدي مع بعض lesson 1. وقلنا lesson 1 بيتكلم عن matter and its characteristics. طيب what the meaning of matter? Matter it's anything that around us that has mass and volume. Repeat again. It's anything that has mass and occupies part of space. So the matter has characteristics. What the meaning of characteristics of matter أو physical properties of matter؟ أنا عندي دلوقتي الماتر ليها properties معينة تنقسم لي it's classified to physical properties and chemical properties. Number 1 physical properties, it contains 7 properties. Number 1 in the properties color, taste and smell. For example, when we differentiate between two matters in the color, it can be used to differentiate among iron, silver, and gold, and so on. B. In taste, we can differentiate between among sugar, table salt, and flour. Okay. And letter C, it can, in the smell, it can be used to differentiate between vinegar and perfume. Okay. This is number 1 of physical properties of matter. Its color, taste, and smell. Again. Okay. Number 2, it's density. What the meaning of density? It's the mass of unit volume. It is the mass of unit volume, or it is the mass of 1 cubic centimeter of matter. 1 cubic centimeter of matter equal 1 volume. So, the measuring unit of density is gram per cubic centimeter. At the relation or mathematical relation of density equal mass over volume, or mass divided volume. Okay. تمام. تعالوا بعد كده ناخد يعني ايه mass. Mass it's amount of matter that body contains. The unit of mass is gram. The unit of mass is gram. And the volume, it is the space that substance occupies, or it is the space that occupied by object. So, the unit of the volume is cubic centimeter. Each substance has its own density. Each substance has its own density. So, equal volumes of different substances have different density. Why? Equal masses of different substances have different volumes. Why? Because they have different density, as each substance has its own density. So, equal volumes of different substances have different masses and vice versa. The material which have higher density than water it sink in it, such as iron nail, metallic kind, whatever. While other materials which have lower density than water it float on its surface, as cork, as wood, and so on. The life application in the dynasty, life application, it's used in our life. It's used in our life. Such as, number one, what the meaning of, or what the meaning of dynasty? It's a mass per unit volume. Okay. What the meaning of? The density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Bravo. That's mean the density, that mean the mass or the 1 gram of water equal 1 cubic centimeter of water. Okay. Give reason. Water isn't used to put out or extinguishing petrol fires. Why? Because the density of petrol is less than that water. Okay? So the fire will be increased. As in the petrol, oil has less density than water, so it will float on water surface. Okay. تمام. Number 2, give reason. Balloons filled with hydrogen or helium rise up in air carrying flags during festivals. Why? Because the helium and hydrogen have densities less than the density of air, so it will fly in. Okay. Number 3, determine for the life application of the density. It's determine the quality of matter. Okay. طيب تعالوا مع بعض نعمل evaluation for the two prepared that have studied it. Number 1, give reason. Ice float on water, although both are one matter, because the ice has a density less than the density of water. Okay. Number 2, balloons filled with hydrogen or helium rise up in air, because the hydrogen or helium have densities less than air, so it will fly. Okay. Air is considered as a matter because it has mass and volume. Okay. Right scientific term. Number 1, anything has mass and volume. Right, it's matter. Okay. Number 2, the amount of matter that the body contains. Right, it's a mass. Okay. Number 3, the measuring unit of density. It's right, it's a gram per cubic centimeter. Okay. Problem. Number 1, two balls of the same metal. Two balls of the same metal. Okay. The volume of the first is 10 and the second is 20. If the mass of the first ball is 78 gram, calculate the mass of the second ball. مع بعض كده يا شباب، هو بيقول لي ان two balls of the same metal, so they have the same density. Okay. Okay. By the way, لو احنا جبنا الدنستي بتاعت number 1 وانا عندي الماس بتاعتها وعندي الفوليوم، هقدر من خلال الدنستي بتاعتها أجيب الماس بتاعت number 2. Okay, please think and answer. Number 2. What is the density of the 35 gram of substance that occupies 25 cubic centimeter? It's more easily. You can write the relation of the density D equal mass over volume, and هنبتدي بقى نعوض مكان الماس ومكان الفوليوم. تمام، وهتطلع الدنستي. اوكي، كده الجزء الاولاني خلص يا شباب. اشوفكم الحصة الجاية ان شاء الله.